It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with the dub.
And what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season in the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
Gets it out fast. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Underwood. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to fire to the left. Makes a grab for a big play.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's good. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Gets the back moving. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's good. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number one versus number two. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick pass on the jet motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Underwood. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Line is set on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out. It's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And boy, did they play keep away on that drive. Didn't think they were ever going to give it up. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's West. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot on the first play. Makes the grab on the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play. He's finally hauled down.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State,
how that works.
They've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball?
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion,
what a
but they
bag.
inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football. Getting the
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Got the tight end outside. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Got a man. It's Cook. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He's in open space downfield. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's St. Clair. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Oh, what a caught! And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Underwood. Pressure coming, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
He rifles one deep down the right side.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's turning it loose into the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. And he didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the tight end. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Haynes. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
That is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's West. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. The throw. The short hands. It's Morgan. And they swarm him under.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Touchdown, Michigan! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's West. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the run, it's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. They go to the wide receiver screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Yeah, I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Okay.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State. Other scores for round country. Slippery Road, 22. University of New Haven, 7.
Way too close to punt. Way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the option.
Yeah, no!
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was
What?
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quickly complete. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Man, you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this kid, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Oh, my God.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that
No.
Shot toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw.
Oh.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. To the air. It's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. Shows him.
No way.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it
Wow.
out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
No.
He's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Leaves it with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And no chance at a return
What?
here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Nah, I hope I win that one.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
Those user alerts are great.
Performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit.
You also have call a lot of. Yeah, that was a good first drive. But that was about it.
They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down.
I feel like I ain't playing good this week, man. I lost to bum ass. You call a lot of plays that nobody really calls. We gotta give it to you.
In the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the
Yeah,
fourth
a little.
He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, I'll give this offense.
Yeah, I don't have many. I feel like I don't have
there is no quit in them. And
many exotic plays. I'm pretty vanilla.
They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots. And they're
it's tough. It's hard. NDL's tough.
Quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like this dynasty.
Inside the 20.
Can't wait till next year.
Quarterback will keep it.
It's gonna be fun. I think we could get more people to join that are good too.
In today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball.
Yeah.
Defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
That first drive was crazy, right?
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Quarterback keeper. And he'll finish the run.
You're good with the user. I I'm just not good with the user like I used to be when I was younger. I think I'm just not good at like some of my reflexes. How old are you? You're an older guy, dude, right?
On
Yeah.
designed runs and on scrambles,
Oh,
they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He makes his
Yeah, I don't know how that shit
way
works
into the two,
either.
and now they trail by just 13.
With those 2 interceptions, it was like you knew what I was right. Like the one you were using on the left side, and then the other you were using on the right side. I kind of just not reading the ball well. I don't know. Not a good. Tough game, man. It seems fast.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
State offense will take over. First and 10.
Some of those insta pressures you got too, like the one D tackle sack.
Comes the Ohio State.
Dude, I also got
offense
jerked
field.
on some holdings.
How about that blocking up front in that running game last time?
Like,
as
what
they
the
just walked it
fuck?
down for a touchdown, David.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first
The
drive.
3rd down blitzes, right?
This is the
Yeah.
identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Oh, here we go. New blocker. Oh my god. Fuck
And he
Jackson.
picks up the
This is
first
Bo
down,
Jackson.
but he will remember the
Fucking
price
good.
he paid after that hit. Give
Big
him
and fast.
114 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard
Oh, the
season.
99 speed guy. West.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Yeah, you can play them against bums.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Thurman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, I wonder if I'll still be able to stay ranked if I lose to you back to back. I don't think I'll slip too far.
Start to feature him more and more in the passing game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take
Wow.
their time here.
Come
Past the first down
on.
marker and still running.
Fucking
All down,
demon.
but He has enough to move the chains.
I
Really
played
been
Bama
impressed
week
by the
1.
balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give
Yeah.
a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze.
Everybody
these
seems to
defenses,
choose.
help
I
set
like
up
this
play
shit. It's
action.
fun.
They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
I got a lot of nice guys in the
They're gonna
portal.
ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard
But
line.
dude, I
It'll be a
lost a
first
lot
down.
of. I don't know.
This guy's been special today.
Shit's
Coming
hard.
into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he
Yeah,
has
I got
delivered. You've seen
14.
the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Yeah,
And the
he went
Buckeyes come to the
bananas.
line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, it's only going to be one more season, maybe.
They'll try it over the left side. And I think they'll
No,
give
it'll
him
be
2
good, though.
more on
It'll
that one.
be-
2nd
we-
and 8 coming up.
Look.
Man, it's really hard to control the running
We
game.
did what we
Control
wanted
the
to
line of
do.
scrimmage. And how about the
Started
defensive
thing,
line doing a great
you
job
know?
attacking those guys up front.
And
Not
now we'll
opening
have a
lanes
good dynasty to
run
look
through.
forward to next
Nice
year.
job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good game, man. Yeah.
The game may be the best
Big
rivalry
game.
in college football, and this
Fucking
year,
second
the
quarter killed me.
Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights.
Those picks are
That
great.
will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and